Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, and I have some fun videos for you. You guys, I have been seeing, the summer I think was its peak, but honestly we know the way that trends go. It takes a really long time to filter out through all the different types of social media, all the different people, all the different articles, and so bag charms I think have not gone anywhere. And I have just been loving mine more and more and more and more and more. I have some changes, I have some additions. This is my current bag charm collection tour. But first and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at lelasophia jewelry. I put out videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. I have just been still loving bag charms, and I think that I can lend a voice to the bag charm situation here. And some of you guys, first of all, just like really truly shout out to so many of you, because thank you for sending me your Skullpanda and Hirono, same as me DIY bag charms, because you have no idea, like nothing truly makes me happier. It is so fun to see that so many of you have started doing what I'm doing. So essentially, I'm just gonna show you all of the bag charms that I have MacGyvered into bag charms that don't come as them, but that you can easily add a little screw and a loop and a keychain too, and there we go, we have bag charms. So really more specifically, this is my Pop Mart bag charm tour, but then plus some bonuses that I paired them with. I have to start out with, this is really the reason why I'm doing this video, I can't lie. You'll see this in my vlog a little bit, my next vlog, but I just have to show you right now because I'm so happy. For a while. Yes, I'm building anticipation, hold on. For a while, for the last like month after I purchased my round 90s bag from the row, I literally purchased it, not because of this, but like a little bit. I was like, oh my god, my Magda Butrym rose bag charm will look really good on it, and it's silver hardware. A match made in heaven. It wasn't until last night that I was going to wear this, and did wear this to a holiday party, that I was like, but it needs one more thing. And so I swapped around an entire situation that I had on one of my Louis Sweeties that you'll see in a second. And I added from the Skullpanda Everyday Wonderland series, this little rabbit is called the Anxious. I am so obsessed with it. And like, can we talk about the rosette and the bunny? I mean, you guys, I just think it's so cute. Sorry, I'm gonna show over here. I just think this is so iconic, and then I wore it all night, and like, it just made me truly so happy. I did take at least 15 minutes trying to understand which of my Skullpanda should go on here. You'll see a rose in a second. I'll show that next, just to be, on theme. But I thought like, okay, maybe it's a bit too redundant. For some reason, I quite like the rabbit. You guys can let me know if you would prefer the rose, but this has just made me so darn happy. And I very much am loving the like super almost black, really dark brown. And even though the hardware is kind of like a gunmetal-y silver, there you go, now you can actually see it. I think it still kind of works. And essentially, I don't know, I'd really love to hear your thoughts, but I was toting this bad boy around all night last night. Truly so happy. It's perfect for holidays, but now I do think, for a while I was like, oh no, the round 90s is so good on its own. Now I think this is a permanent situation. It is so cute. I'm fully obsessed. We have more to go, so I'm trying to go quick. Okay, as promised, I'll do the rose one next. This one has gotten the most changes, probably because it's the easiest to just pop any bag charm onto. So my little mini Louis Vuitton Speedy Mini HL Vintage, the vintage one. This is, oh my gosh, it has a weird name. So excuse me if you think that this is all just weird. If this entire video is not your thing, I completely understand. Don't worry. You don't need to throw me a view and make yourself uncomfortable. I know it's weird. I know it's niche. Some people absolutely are obsessed with it and DM me whenever they're going to Tesso Life or Pop Mart to get a new one, and some people think these things are creepy as all heck. So I don't care which way you swing. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. But this one, with all that said, the maker of Skullpanda is definitely very goth, and I love her so much. And so this is called the Bloody Rose. I'm so sorry. I know it's weird. It's very, again, very soft goth, but come on, you guys. It is literally, she's literally in a rose, and I think it's so iconic. This one, by the way, I'd say about 50-50. Half of them I've organically bought blind boxes, but I do just want to let you know that I do cheat because there are some sellers on eBay, mostly based in China, so it takes like 3 weeks to get. There are some sellers on eBay who sell authentic, opened, confirmed blind boxes. I will put my 2 favorites down below. My 1 favorite, and then the second one you can get Labubus from sometimes. Sometimes they're sold out, sometimes they're not. But they're essentially retail, sometimes under, sometimes over. You really pay like based on the demand. So like some of them were a bit more expensive. Like I think this one is a very demanded one. And so some of them, you know, are a little bit more expensive. Some of them are a little bit less. I like the weird niche ones. So there's my long story short. And all I do is literally, come on, focus, literally just place a tiny little screw in the top of whatever figure, attach a little keychain, and we're done. I have an entire tutorial on my TikTok, but essentially the second I put one of these stupid little figures onto this mini Speedy HL, I said, I'm no longer selling her. I love her. And it's made me wear it truly 1,000 times more. This one, also, and a lot of these like 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 6, if I did that math right, or if I counted right, I might be missing one or adding one. 3 out of the, what did I just say? 4 out of the 6 are mini bags. I think mini bags are just so easy to put a bag charm on, and it kind of like makes the novelty of it just that much better in my humble opinion. So when I got this bag for my birthday, which is now, I'm not going to lie, probably my favorite bag. It's kind of insane how much I've been wearing this like almost every day. When I got this bag for my birthday, I said, okay, so this is a situation where I specifically ordered this one bag charm and paired it with it. So my little mini Loro Piana extra pocket bag in the original style in the mini size. So this is not the L19, it's smaller. It's technically, I think, 17 centimeters, maybe even 16. I have to check. I don't think it's the L14. I don't know. It might be the L16. It's an old style, as in like years ago, not just seasons ago. I got it secondhand from Vestiaire for my birthday, Vestiaire, excuse me, and it is in the brown ostrich. I am going to do an entire dedicated video next or the one after that on Loro Piana because after getting this, you have no idea. I really am not joking. I've worn this almost every day. I'm obsessed with it. The quality is insane. And last year was clearly my year of the row. The last 2-3 years, I'm not going to lie, but last year, you know, the last like 2 and 3 years prior to that, it was really Bottega and the row. Last year was essentially really a lot of the row bags. I kind of think next year, yes, I have a Mag de Boutron bag high up on my list. Yes, I have an Hermes hack high on my list. But I think I want to dabble more in Loro Piana because this bag has made me want to really explore the world of Loro Piana, and I'm obsessed with the new style. So anyway, that's coming soon. Shameless plug for future me. I love this so much, and this is the bag charm of all bag charms. This was the one that started it all. This is a vintage Donna Karan. If you guys don't know, my aunt gifted me right before she passed away a gigantic Donna Karan medallion. I'm literally staring at it right now. I loved my vintage medallion so much. I bought a second because I've worn it so like hundreds of times over the last 10 plus years after she gave it to me. And I got so obsessed that I've ordered multiple more vintage Donna Karan. And this is kind of the most functional. Like if I could wear my necklace every day, I probably would if it was like solid gold, but it's plated. And so whatever, you know, I didn't know that I was going to have my own line of jewelry when I got it. But prior to me making my own necklaces, it was the one that I couldn't put down. And so long story, very long, sorry, long-winded, of course, as always. This little bracelet has been, you know, the thing that I never knew I needed, and it has bounced between, I think, every single bag on this list. And this, I think, can officially have, yeah, this and the one on the next one that I'll show you, the time lapse from the, hold on, let me think about it. Darn, I had to look it up because I couldn't remember, from the Image of Reality series. Have I told all the series so far? This is kind of like, it's just so iconic, and it literally has, which I obviously don't wear because I don't want to lose it, it has a little key in the back, and this eyeball moves from open to kind of open to closed. Iconic behavior only, and I am obsessed with this bag. I've been wearing it exactly like this pretty much multiple days a week. And then there's Penny. Miss Penny, I think we can thank for this level of me loving the Skullpanda, and we're getting to Hirono, don't worry. Hirono's, we're saving the best for last, slash, we're just saving the new for last, shall we say. We have Penny to thank because I got this little light yellow, butter yellow 90s bag from the row over the summer, and I was like, how have I gone this long without one? This little thing, again, this is a good example of me actually playing the game and getting an actual blind box and me getting the best, favorite, most wonderful figure I've ever gotten, especially organically. This is probably, the two are tied, the last one and this one. I really love them both. I got this like the day I got this bag, and I was like, God, thank you. You know, thank you, because can we talk about how beautifully the colors go together? And yes, this level of insanity and curation of the colors is, I'm aware, but you know what? It's a very, very, very good outlet for my OCD, and I really, really, really appreciate Pop Mart for that and all of the designers. So thank you, especially, okay, Skullpanda and Hirono and all of the other ones. If you love any other series, by the way, like Iconic, there's so many good ones. Okay, sorry, get on with it. After I put these, especially this one, because then I got this like the next week with my dear friend Moon at a street fair. So cute, on like 57th Street. After I put these two on, I said, oh, there's something here. I really can go outside of the norm and place like really tiny, kind of ridiculous, yes, made for adults, but like, okay, I know most people will judge the fact that I'm a grown woman literally collecting toys on $1,000 bag from the row. You know what? That duality, I think this bag really truly gave me the confidence to wear and to love. And so we have this one to thank because it just, this makes me so happy every single time I open my cabinet and see it. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is from also probably my favorite Skullpanda series. This is called the Warmth, the series, and the specific one is called the Remembrance. And the frog does not come glued on. I indeed did glue on the little frog on there. Okay, we really will save all of my Hironos for last because it's my newest addiction, obsession, whatever we want to call it. We'll get to that in a second because I was about to say a whole spiel on how much I love it. But this one is including a new figure and a new series and a one-of-one series that I really hope, I really, 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 really hope they make more of. This is kind of the bag that was like the most obvious for me to put bag charms on. This is my almost vintage Speedy 25. I got this 16, 17 years ago, something like that. I'm in my 30s now, you know, I'm 31. And I got this when I was 15 for Christmas. Thank you, Mom. This is just the bag. These next two are the obvious ones, you know? That's why I said the whole spiel about the non-obvious ones. A Speedy and bag charms is like a Birkin with bag charms, you know? It's kind of meant to be, and I'm realizing I forgot my Kelly. Don't let me forget that. Hold on, now I need to remember that. 1 second. Can't believe I almost forgot Prince. Oh my gosh, how could I? Anyway, we'll go by these quickly. The Moth, iconic. Yes, this was the first one that I cheated and ordered, specifically the Moth. Let's, hold on, we're waiting for Innosol last. This one I got actually from a blind box. This is from the Ink Plum Blossom series. This is called the Snow, I believe. Or is it the Wind? No, I think it's the Snow. I think so. And yes, here we do have an iconic Labubu. What color is this called? Soy Milk? Oh my God, thank God for memory. This is called Soy Milk in the original Macaroons series. It might be from the second series. People on TikTok get like very intense, like which year it came from and which drop it was. And so I think this was the second drop, but essentially it still is really one of the good quality ones. Some of them now have plastic tags. This one still has a fabric tag. People get really deep into the world. And then this is also from the Image of Reality. This is, yes, probably the creepiest one. So I'm sorry, I'll just go quickly. It's like a little mermaid sewing herself into a cocoon to feel safer. If you don't know, these all have like very extensive stories with them. So you can read up on that because I feel like I'm gonna tell them wrong. And then from the new, it's not even a new series, it was like released over the summer. It was sold out immediately, so I couldn't get it in real time. But there's a new figure called Innosol. And I should probably take it out of the bag, but I hope we can see. I am so obsessed with it. And of course, this was also one that I had to literally order specifically because I needed the one like muted toned one. It's okay. I'm aware. I'm aware of how insane this is. But can we talk about the vibes? It's so cute. They look so sad, but in like a very like pensive way. And so this is my Speedy 25. I literally just reordered this last night because I had a whole cute like red rose situation that I will insert right here. And I needed the Anxious to go on my round 90s. So I hope we're liking this vibe. I tried to combine all the like weird pale, almost purpley colors in. Is it working, guys? Oh my God, can you believe I almost forgot this? Can't even. I would have been so annoyed when I was editing, but thank God. This is my girl Prince. This is my Hermes Vintage Kelly in the size 32 in the retourne style in boxed calf leather, of course. And this is, again, one of the most iconic, very sought after Skullpanda. Shout out to my dear internet friend here who has this also. You know who you are. I am obsessed with this. This was the very first one that I organically opened, and amen, it completely went crazy from there. This is the Valley, again from the Ink Plum Blossom series. I clearly have favorites. I'm not sure which one is my actual favorite, but the Ink Plum Blossom, the Warmth, and Image of Reality are all amazing. The Everyday Wonderland one, I need some more from. Can we, like, sometimes in therapy I say this, but like, is there a better word to use for me than crazy? Like, dedicated, maybe? We'll go with that for right now. This is the dedicated decorations of my Hermes Vintage Kelly that I have aptly named Prince, and she is iconic in my brain. And lastly, we're on to Hirono. I will show you some screenshots right now of the Hironos all over my apartment. My first one I ordered for my birthday, again, ordered, but then a couple of them I have gotten organically. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, I've gotten actually more of them organically, but I did just place an order for 3 that I really needed. So let's start out with the one that my friend Moon picked out for me because I love you literally to the moon and back. Wow, what a cheesy little girl I am. This is my vintage Louis Vuitton Speedy 35 that I think is iconic in my brain. I love it so much. She has really had like 4 different variations of bag charm moments. And this is the one that I came to last night, hence why we're filming this video. My neighbor is vacuuming. I'm really, really sorry if you hear that. He was downstairs, now he's upstairs. I'm so sorry. Okay, this one, are we ready for this? This is hopefully gonna be fun. So Hirono, totally different series, and we're obsessed. I already knew that I would become fixated with Hirono just as much as Skullpanda, but I stopped myself and I went Skullpanda first. The current vibe is Hirono. It's going to be all of my little mini Christmas presents to my people that, you know, I just need to give them to. And I think it's not just me. All of a sudden, after I placed my order, I was like, oh wait, they're all sold out from Amazon. This is insane. You can get them on Amazon, by the way. It's really a problem. So yeah, Hirono is now like a massive, massive, massive thing. So if you came here just for the Hirono, I hope you either skipped past or thank you for waiting that long. Okay. Of course, I ordered all the brown ones, and yes, we have 1 Skullpanda. I'll get to that. This, however, are we ready for this? This is from the Shelter series, if you cannot already tell. Are we ready for the cutest little surprise? If you haven't seen this figure, I hope you haven't. Look at who's inside. This is the one that Moon blind bought for me, and I'm so excited. I paid for it, but you know, she picked it out. I'm so happy. Look at little Hirono sheltering in this little thing, so yeah. This is iconic. Literally on the back it says, do not disturb. It's just so cute. All the little Easter eggs that he puts, like Hirono is like, the lore is so deep. You can read up on it, but it's literally made for adults to like showcase I'm going to say this in like very layman's terms and not quote directly. So please read for more like precise information. But essentially Hirono is like showing slash highlighting slash like validating, I think is the best word, validating the small like micro emotions that most people don't acknowledge in you so that you don't feel as alone. I mean, as a therapy girly, I'm so sorry, but this, like, it's not just me collecting ridiculous things. Like the artistry behind the design behind it, freaking iconic. There's a new series coming out next week and tomorrow, and I literally am going to need at least 1 slash specifically the terracotta little soldier. Gonna need that, and possibly the yin yang also. This one I just got yesterday. I'm very, very, very happy. This is from possibly the first Hirono series. I have to check. This is from the other one. Absolutely love. It's the little monster, and like duh, it literally looks like Where the Wild Things Are, and I needed it. And when you feel these in real life, slash like I'm sure most of you guys have huge collections of them who are hopefully watching this video, they're so like, I love the Skullpandas. They're a bit lighter. These are thick. These are heavy. The quality is there for me, okay? This one I was like, damn, this is amazing. Okay, 2 more. This is the creepiest one. Everybody hates this one, but I am obsessed with it. Also one of the first ones that I unboxed. I think the second. This is from the Everyday Wonderland series. It's the Dormouse. So the Dormouse, if you remember in Alice in Wonderland, is like the sleepy little mouse that falls asleep in the teapot. I think it's iconic. Alice in Wonderland, I think, is one of my favorite movies of all time. Do I even just, I think that was actually it. And a Labubu. Okay, so this is my favorite Labubu by far, but I can't remember the name of it, but I could literally go for 2 of these. I love it so much. And this is my last bag charmed up bag. I do have, hold on, I'll show you videos of all of my little Hironos everywhere, because I have 2 more coming from Le Petit Prince. They had a restock for like 2.5 seconds, and thank God I got 2. And so now those are probably going to be added to another bag. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your favorite is down below. And I'm so sorry, slash you're welcome, if this is now or slash will now become an addiction as well. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.